special effects. Hello, welcome to Wildcraft. I don't know whether I finished the last video off, but just up in the woods, it's been snowing, lots of wind and stuff, big storm. Look at this, all these trees that have blown over. Camera's not picking it up like my eye is, but look at that. It's like a jungle of trees that have blown. Look at that, wow. Mess, let us see. Can't really tell because it's all, you know, sort of uniform and you can't get your bearing, there's no landmark, but these were all stood up like that last week. Look at that, this is that cinematic corridor now. So this is something that you'll recognise because, you know, that's a landmark. But look, it's just uprooted there. So that's the tourist shot, that is. So who's going to clear this up? This is the bit that we caught lifting up last year. Oh, it's there, it's lifted up. See, this is the one. Wow, look at that. Just for scale, like, should be able to stand in there. Look at that. That's just lifted up. See, that's the one. Look at that for scale. You can't really tell if it's just on its own, but that's... Anyway, look at the... It hasn't gone deep either. Well, oh wow, look at that. Tree. Wow. Yeah, so when that's come down, must have been nesting in there, squished there. Yeah, so this is just the usual drill. If we fell a tree or one comes down like this, leave it. I mean, this is good, we could plank that up, so leave that. I'm just going to push it to the side and then de-limb it all, and then, you know, so you see there's a fork there, so that can, you know, that could be 2 legs for something. Anyway, so with this we just put it to the edges and then it's out of the way, and, you know, as well as, I mean, the needles just die back after a bit and they go brown, but it sort of outlines the paths, so people know where to be walking. So we'll with this we'll use it in places to direct, like an animal, I suppose. They always follow a linear trail, and if you make a trail for people, they'll stick to that. So we'll make sure that they're not walking anywhere where they can get a bloody tree on their head. So that's all tidy and out of the way. People have got the cinematic corridor view back. So we're going to tackle this. So we've just been having a talk, and bloody hell, yeah. So I mean, just in petrol, sort of, we're going to be going through a lot, you know, chain oil and maintenance, and my time on top of that, and everyone else's, like from the group Steve's, and you know, new chains. It's I didn't expect this, so I haven't really planned to maintain it, but because you just can't leave stuff like that, because we'll just be, you know, who else is going to get blamed? No one apart from us. So but, you know, so I'm going to be a bit skint after this, really. So if you do appreciate this, that's what the buy me a coffee donations things are for. Even just you know, some butties in the woods, like we've got we're only supposed to be working on the art gallery area, so Chris and Laura are down there, but, you know, it's what you used, what is it, response, what word did you use? Emergency response. It is, it's just emergency response. It you know, an act of God. But look, anyway, so I'll crack on, start waffling on. I just know it's a big job, and the job carries on all over there, but I'll try and get as much as we can done today. for a bit of scale, you know, it's a big job. And this is the area that has blown over in the other area. It's even bigger than this. There's one next to Hatchet Jake's cabin, so we've got a bit of wood there to contribute to that. That got fixed. That got messed up. So you know, it all adds up. All this maintenance tools and equipment and all that. This is a good angle from the back. Look at this, how it's just like a series of uprooted ones there. It does, the wind comes, it's when it comes from the northeast, usually predominantly in Britain, the wind comes from the southwest, so that's why I mean, you only have to look at the roots. Look at how shallow, and I've been used to the wind coming at them from that direction. It usually comes from this way, so they haven't even developed sort of guy line and anchor roots, so that's why they've come over. And because a lot of them are dead and they haven't been thinned, so they're competing. So if it was thinned, it'd be big trees with big roots that do have anchors. But this is another problem. You know, you look in there and it'll just roll up like a carpet on the edges, like you can see there. Hey, look at this! Watch it now. Look at that! Look at it lift! Hey, looks like something out of an 80s horror film, doesn't it? Beetlejuice is coming. Bloody hell. Beetlejuice! That's bad, that, isn't it? Is that it? Come on! Lift it, lift it, lift it! Oh, it's going! Oh, look at that! What's under here? So don't forget to like and subscribe. Up your ears!